Hello everyone, this is Mike Mullis for the original Next Level Gaming, and we're here with another game review, Lovers in a Dangerous Spacetime by Asteroid Base for the Xbox One and PC. You know, once in a while a game comes along that's so different and so new, and unlike anything you've played before, that it just slaps you in the face with how good it is. This is such a game. Lovers in a Dangerous Spacetime takes co-op to a whole new level with a game that you've never really seen before. Lovers in a Dangerous Spacetime is actually one of the few co-op games that I've seen where teamwork is the ultimate and sometimes, well, not sometimes, all the time, the only way to win. And what I'm about to say may not make sense to you, but it's a very true statement. Lovers in a Dangerous Spacetime has very simplistic gameplay, and yet is an extremely complex game. So what kind of game is Lovers in a Dangerous Spacetime? Well, you could call it a two-dimensional shooter. You could call it a space epic adventure shooter kind of game. That sounds good. I like that. So let's call it a super adventure space shoot 'em up kind of game. So in the game, you and another person pilot your spaceship through a number of different galaxies looking to rescue space bunnies who have been kidnapped. Along the way, battling bug enemies and the elements around you. So you're always in a ship, and that ship can be one of many. You start off with a simplistic ship called the Gumball, and from there you can unlock new ships along the way that give you special powers, special abilities. In each ship, you have a number of guns, you have a shield, and you have an engine. And here's where the co-op comes in. Now you can play this as a single player, or you can grab a friend or a loved one, and you will control one of two people on the ship. The idea is one of you mans a station at all times, be it the shield, be it the engines, be it the guns, and you work together to try to make your way through each level. So if you play in a single player mode, you can tell the computer where to go. You can place them on any of the guns or on the shield. The only thing a computer AI cannot do is drive the ship. Only you can be the pilot. So the key to getting through the game is how well you and that other person, or how well you place the computer in various spots to get through each level, because you're going to have a ton of enemies coming at you, whether it be bugs, whether it be jellyfish, whether it be even giant things that shoot asteroids at you. The game's levels are broken up into sectors, having 4 different maps to go through, and then at the end, a boss character of some sort. And here's what I really like about the level design, and something more indie developers are getting the hang of: procedurally generated maps. So while you're going through and finding all these space bunnies, there are a certain amount that you have to complete the level. However, there are more in each level, and the more of them you collect, the more you can upgrade your ship and weapons, which I'll get to in a minute. You can go back and play another level again, or go back and play the game on a harder difficulty, and it won't look the same as the last time you played it. And each sector also has its own environmental challenges that you have to keep in mind. Can be water, can be cold, can be hot, can be just deep space. Those environments can also have a very direct effect on your ship. For example, you could get blown around in a snowstorm, or you can require, as you can see here, the sun to destroy certain enemies that might have a shield around them. These can make the game very challenging, let me tell you. It took me a while to get through certain parts of the game, and once you're dead, you have to start over from the very beginning of the level. You don't get lives. So now I want to talk about the ships. Now, as I said, you start off with a very basic ship that has guns, a shield, an engine, and a rotating special weapon. Now, the more space bunnies you find, not only does that get you through the level, but that helps you rank up so that you can unlock different ships for later on, like ones that can bounce off of walls, ones that can give you extra health, and so on and so forth. Now also throughout each level you'll find gems that you can use to upgrade your weapons, your shield, and your engine. These come in little gifts that you'll find that you have to shoot or knock into. There are 3 types of gems in the game that you can use to upgrade this stuff. Either a power gem, a metal gem, or a beam gem. So as you can imagine, depending on what gem you put in what spot, you'll get a variation on your ship of different things that you can use to attack and defend yourself with. And the more bunnies that you find, not only can you upgrade your ship itself, but you can also add slots to each of the different things you can add gems to make them more powerful by combining them. Finding that right mix of gems on each thing is part of what makes this game so fun and so cool and so different every time you play, because you can make those combinations into just about anything. So would I recommend Lovers in a Dangerous Spacetime to you? Absolutely. Especially if you have a second person that you like playing couch co-op with. So while this is perfectly playable single player, having a second person really makes this game special and fun. And for me, it gave me a chance to finally find a game that my wife would play with me. And we had a great time with it. Lovers in a Dangerous Spacetime offers you something new, something different, something you haven't played before. And as easy as it looks as far as how you play it, it's so complex and it keeps you coming back for more. For $14.99, this is what I would call a complete package. It looks great, it plays great, it's a lot of fun, and it's very challenging. I definitely suggest if you have an Xbox One or you play on Steam, then this is a game that you have to have in your collection. Well, that's going to do it for another Next Level Gaming video game review. I hope you enjoyed it. As always, leave your comments below. Let us know if you got the game and you liked it, or if you didn't. Subscribe to our channel. The more subscriptions we have, the more of this content we can do. Follow us on Twitter and on Twitch at OG_NL Gaming. This is Mike Mullis, aka StingerNLG, for the original Next Level Gaming. And as always, play on, gamers.